messed up on me. Like I said, if you guys got a chance to check that out, I had mentioned that Pluto is now retrograde in Aquarius. So that makes sense. So some of you guys may experience some technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? Some things of that nature because of this retrograde that is now going on. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. So I pulled some messages through music and we had differences. All right, so there could have been someone when you first met this person, Scorpio, maybe they feel like the differences that you and them shared was just too great. You know, maybe they felt like you weren't good enough for them. Maybe they felt like they weren't good enough for you. Maybe because of your religion or your background or whatever it was it is. Like this person just felt like there were too many differences between you and them. All right, now this is someone who is sitting back looking at you. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, this is someone who wants to match your energy. I feel like right now you're in this king or this queen of pentacles energy and they want to match your energy. They want to come in with some type of offer. They want to come in and be able to put something on the table. So they send back like, shit, wait till I get my money right. I'm going to come in. I'm going to do this for Scorpio. I'm going to sweep them off their feet. You know, I'm going to give them all the things that I should have gave them in the past. Because I feel like the absence of you right now, Scorpio, is starting to hit just a little different than it has before. This could have been someone whether they walked away from you or whether you walked away from them. They didn't feel like it was gonna bother them. They didn't think they was gonna be messed up. They didn't think they was gonna be missing you. You know, they didn't think they were gonna be losing sleep and thinking about you all the time. But your absence now is starting to hit this person a little different. And they realizing now, Scorpio, that you always were and you always will be their everything. You represented this from day one, and you're gonna represent this until the end of time, okay? So I was looking at these messages through music before I got started, right? And the Genuine song kind of stood out to me. So I got on YouTube and I looked at the lyrics or whatever. So I'm going to read these lyrics to you guys and kind of help you understand a little bit further on this reading here, okay? So in the song, he says, my whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then. So this is someone that's sitting back looking at their life, Scorpio, and realizing that if it wasn't for you, they would not have experienced these changes, these great changes that they have experienced in their life right now. Because you coming into this person's life, you having this connection with this person, Scorpio, you changed their whole freaking life. That's how powerful you are. Okay, you know we represent the transformation card, okay, the death card, because you make people go through a deep transformation, not only on the outside but on the inside. You come into people's lives and make them transform who they are on a soul level. Here you help people step into this energy of being able to forgive and being able to see people and things in the world from different perspectives. But you also make people clean up that dirty demonic ass shit they got on the inside. You made this person clean up their whole life because of you, okay? This person knew back then, you guys, when you connected with them, that you were that special one. They knew that you guys were destined and could have possibly had something together. But see, at that time, there could have been a lot of differences between you and this person. You know, there could have been a lot of reasons why you and this person were not able to come together at that particular time, okay? This is someone who is realizing now that they are so deep in love with you. You make their life complete, Scorpio. You are sweet, whether you're a male or a female. You were so sweet to this person, whether they did you wrong, whether they treated you bad, whether they talked down on you, whether they hurt you or not. You still were sweet, loving, and caring and giving to this person here, okay? And they're realizing that, baby, nobody else will ever compete with you. So they could have thought that there was some people that was better than you in the past. You know, that's why they kept you waiting and put you in these third party situations because they thought those people that they were dealing with were better than you. But now they're realizing, Scorpio, that nobody else competes with you. Nobody else compares to you, baby. You on a whole nother level by yourself. Do you hear me? You in a whole category by yourself here, okay? And this is someone that is glad that you came into their life because like I said, if it wasn't for that connection, that experience what they had with you, whether it was a good experience or whether it was a bad experience, if it wasn't for that experience, their life would have not changed, okay? This is someone that you blind them with their love. See that love, that energy, that kindness, that sweetness that you were still pouring into this person, Scorpio, they ain't never experienced that in their life before. Whether it came from another partner, another lover, hell, from either their own family members and friends, their parents, they've never had anybody else pour into them like you poured into them, okay? But you also blinded this person with your love. This is someone who still was not able to see that no matter how you treated them, how good that you were someone different. You know what I'm saying? You weren't like everyone else. And this could have been someone who boxed you. They put you in a category. They felt like you were just like every other man, every other woman that they've come in contact with in the past. But now they're sitting back looking at you now with it from a new pair of lenses, from a new perspective, seeing this connection in a different light here, okay? And this is someone who is realizing now with you, they have no sight. With you not being in their life right now, they can't see shit. They don't know what's going on because this is someone who was blind. But they wore that blindfold on purpose because they didn't want to see the truth. But now this is someone I feel like you guys, you was helping them out. You were showing them people in their life who really wasn't a damn, who wasn't worth a damn, or who really didn't care about them, and people who didn't give a fuck about them. Just like you had to figure out about your own family members and friends. You was pointing out to this person left and right some things about themselves, and now they're not able to see it because your absence is hitting a little different. All right, so let's see what's going on with this person here. Messages for my Scorpios. What is going on with this person? What is on their mind here? All right, we have obligations. This is someone, for some of you guys, they ghosted you. They ran away from this connection because they had a lot of obligations. They had a lot of burdens they had to deal with. And this is someone who felt stuck. Maybe at that time that you were dealing with them, Scorpio, they feel like they just couldn't give to you. They couldn't give to this connection. They couldn't be that type of man or woman that you really need them to be because of these other obligations. They could have had kids, you guys. They could have had family members they were taking care of, parents, whatever it was. But this person just felt like all these obligations, all these other things were a distraction. And sometimes, hey, this person could allow those things to be a distraction, right? You work for what you want. If you really want some shit, you're going to find a way to make time for me. You see what I'm saying? But this could have been someone that felt like those obligations may have been too important. This could have been someone that put their job over this relationship here. Ooh, y'all, these cards just be jumping out. All right, we got gentle. All right, for some of y'all, this person's staying away from you because the last thing that they want to do is hurt you because they realize, baby, they done already did enough damage. I'm telling you, this is someone who is sitting back in this energy and they're really thinking about how they handled you, but how they did this connection. Like, man, I could have did so much differently. I could have handled things between me and Scorpio so much differently now. And this person, they're in this gentle energy now. They're more in this loving energy. And because they're gentle, Scorpio, they're staying away from you. They've already done enough damage. This is someone who does not want to continuously hurt you over and over again here, okay? They're realizing you're their everything. And if you represent their king or you represent their queen, why they want to keep hurting you, okay? We have choice. This is someone who has to make a very difficult decision, and it involves you, Scorpio. So this could be someone who is having to choose, possibly between you and someone else. This could be someone that's actually married. That's the energy I'm picking up on. If they're not married, this could be someone who's maybe been in a situation or been, involved with someone else for a very long time. But they're realizing like, shit, I can't keep. If I want to be with Scorpio, if I'm going to meet Scorpio, because Scorpio is my everything, then I'm going to have to let go of this other person, place, or thing that's been standing in our way this whole time here. So someone here has a choice. And I'm going to pull on that. We're going to pull on that in a little bit and see who this is and what choices they have to make here, okay? This is someone who I feel like has been pulling on your energy. You've been thinking about this person, Scorpio, because they've been thinking about you and they're trying to connect with you. This is someone that is trying their best to connect with you, whether it's on the dream state. So you could be dreaming about this person. You could be seeing images of them, seeing their name. It's something that this person's doing because they're trying to connect with you on an energetic level here. But we have unrequited. For some of you, this person just not sure if you guys both feel the same. They're not sure of their feelings that they have for you right now, seeing you as their wish fulfillment, seeing you as someone they want to spend the rest of their life with. They're not sure if you look at them with those same eyes because I feel like in the past, this was someone that you felt like you could, be with forever and that you wanted to be with. But it's like at this current present moment, you don't have those same feelings and emotions. Some of you guys you do, maybe you don't, but they're unsure. And I feel like it's mostly because you guys haven't been talking here, okay? But something you guys is going to happen in the very near future. Ooh, I'm glad I got my answer in time of deck, okay? So I feel like there can be a change here within this connection, okay? And it's going to happen very soon for some of you guys. So we definitely going to pull on that. All right, we have fear. They want this badly, but they're afraid of getting hurt. So for some of you guys, they keep self-sabotaging this connection. This is someone who been wanting to say something to you, wanting to come towards you, wanting to reach out, wanting to call you here. But because I feel like they self-sabotage, this is, this connection in the past, like they're still in their energy here. This is someone who been hurt. I feel like they were hurt way before you even connected with this person, okay? They've been hurt, possibly dealing with another situation because remember, they have a choice. Someone here had a choice. That means they had either dealing with you or someone else, or there could have been multiple people involved in this situation here. And this is what they fear because they already been hurt once. They don't want to be hurt no more, okay? All right, for some of you guys, this could be someone that is losing sleep. They're worried. They're replaying a particular conversation that you guys had, something that you said. They could be thinking about some events that happened between you and them, like what actually led up to you and them being in separation, or something that they did, something that they said. But this is someone who was definitely thinking about you guys, okay? Losing sleep in the process. So this gives me the energy of someone who was worried and concerned and fearful, because they're not sure. They're not sure if you feel the same way about them. They're not sure if they make this choice, Scorpio, and choose you over this other person that you're even going to want to be with them. Because what this person wants is peace and harmony. What this person wants is to bring balance to this situation. They want to balance out the scales. They know things are not equal between you and them, but they also want to make you happy. This is someone who wants to experience happiness in their life, but they also want to make you happy as well. This separation has given this person a lot of time, Scorpio, to do some soul searching, to reflect. I was talking about earlier, this person has been thinking a lot about their actions, their choices, their decisions, things they said, things that they did, and not only to you, but like throughout their whole freaking life. You see, and if you look at this card, you see like this person is grabbing them by the hand, like don't walk away. This is what this person's fearful of. If they come towards you, because if you look closely, you guys, I ain't even see this. This is someone who has a ring, you guys. Someone has a ring. For some of you, this could be someone who actually wants to ask you for your hand in marriage. Okay? But this is what they're fearful of. They're going to come to you, pour out their heart on the line, tell you how they really feel, and then you're just going to get up and walk away. Because some of you are willing to hear this person out. You want to hear what they got to say. You've been waiting to hear what this person got to say, actually, you know. But this is someone who feels like if they open up their heart to you, if they put their heart on the line, for some of you even propose to you and ask for your hand in marriage, baby, you just going to get up and walk away because you're over with. You're done when it comes to this person and this situation. And what this is going to do, you guys, is break this person's heart. Now, hey, for some of you, this could be their damn karma that they're going to receive. They're going to have to watch you guys, walk away from them. Either walk away and live your life happily by yourself or walk away and live your life happily with someone else. Regardless of the situation, this is someone who is going to be heartbroken if you don't give them another chance. But Scorpio, that's their damn fault. You see what I'm saying? This is their damn fault, Scorpio, because they wore this damn mask. This is someone that was hiding something from you, keeping some damn secrets, not wanting you to see their true colors and that they really were a fucked up individual. They were portraying to be someone who was loving and caring and giving and who can match you energetically and pour into you just like you was pouring into them, but they was wearing this goddamn mask. Okay, this is someone that's not capable of doing none of the shit that you gave to them, but they made you feel like they were. Okay, this is someone who created some big ass illusions, Scorpio. And we fell for it. It's okay. Should I fell for the shit too? They was concealing something. There was something deep down this person did not want you to see. And for some of you guys, it was some demons. For some of y'all was dealing with some people that was battling some demons. And when I say demons, I'm talking about the devil himself, okay? I'm talking about drugs, addiction, schizophrenia, all that shit, y'all. That is demonic entities. Okay, and these people were fighting these energies. That's why they couldn't give you. That's why they couldn't pour into you because they needed to heal. But as long as the devil was in them, baby, they weren't never going to be able to heal. They were going to keep telling themselves they was fine with life, was nothing wrong with them. The only person that had a problem, Scorpio, was your ass. Okay, this person was deceiving you by wearing this mask and portraying themselves to be someone that they were not because they did not want you to see their true colors. It's someone who did not want you to see their truth here. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have to move on. You moved on from this person. You freed yourself from this toxic connection, this toxic energy. You had to let go, choose yourself, and love you. Because as long as you continuously to pour into this person, give them all that you got, baby, they was going to deplete you of every drip drop of energy, love, and light that you had. And for some of you, that was their mission. to deplete your ass of all the drip drop loving energy that you had here, okay? And this is why you were being guided. This is why you were being called to turn your back on this person, walk away, live your life, because you were never going to get what you deserve from this particular person. Look at this, y'all. I'm just pulling the cards off the bottom of the deck. We got turning back. This is what you were guided to do. Turn your back on this person. Choose yourself first, Scorpio, and walk your own path. You see what I'm saying? Allow your spirit guides, allow your ancestors to deal with them, because there was not something that you were supposed to be dealing with. There was not a situation that you were supposed to be trying to get revenge and get back at this person. Now, allow your spirit team to handle that, okay? Because now this person want to send you love messages and shit. Okay, letting you know how they're thinking about you, how they can't sleep at night, thinking about you all the time, how you always on their mind, how they wake up, go to sleep, be at work. You're constantly on this person's mind, okay? And for some of you guys, shit, you put a lot of distance between you and them. You put so much distance between you guys, you physically got up and moved. You moved to a whole new city, a whole new state, a whole new side of town, because you never want to take that chance of running into this person. Some of you guys, you've been avoiding this person, okay? But the thing is, for some of you, remember we talked about this is someone who has a choice to make. They have a very difficult choice to make, and it involves you. And for some of you, this person trying to figure out shit, do they need to divorce? This man or woman they sitting up looking at every day that they're really not happy with, that really doesn't make them happy, who really doesn't fulfill them, and who is not their wish fulfillment. This is the choice. This is the decision for some of you guys that someone here is going to have to make. All right, y'all, let's get to the tarot. Because we have someone here, what I want to pull on. We want to pull on this choice because we know that someone here has a choice. They have some type of decision that they have to make here. And then there was something else I want to pull on. Oh, in the near future. Let me take these out now because shit, I'm going to forget later. Okay, so we're going to pull on choice. And then we're going to pull in the near future because for some of you guys, something's going to happen between you and them. Whether this person reaches out, whatever it is, there's going to be something significant that's going to happen between you and this person. All right, so let's clarify this choice. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I apologize once again if you watched the live where my internet and shit got to tripping. Like I say, we just entered retrograde. Pluto's in Aquarius now. So some of you guys, like I said, may experience some internet issues, some technical, some traveling. Y'all know how this retrograde shit go. All right, so tell us about this choice. Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us about this choice that this person is trying to make. Death card. This is someone that's trying to make a decision about whether they're going to let go and have some type of new beginning, because they're going to have to end a particular situation. I can't make this up, you guys. This is someone that's going to have to end something. They're going to have to let go of something or someone. They're going to have to break up with this particular person, walk away. This is what they're going to have to experience in order to have this new beginning. This is someone who is going to have to transform their life, baby. I'm talking about from the inside. They're going to have to clean up they act. They're going to have to clean up all that shit on the inside, okay? Before this is someone who is able to come towards you. So this is what the choices. These are the decisions that this person is deciding now, okay? For some of you guys, you could be dealing with another Scorpio. This talks about an external change, because once this person starts to clean up their life on the inside, baby, it's going to show on the outside. This person's going to start looking good. For some of y'all, they look bad. They don't look healthy. You done seen them. They done lost weight. They done gained weight. They look raggedy, like they don't take baths no more. They stop caring about themselves. These are the decisions that they're going to have to make here, okay? Let's get another one. Tell us about this choice. Messages from my Scorpio. Tell us about this choice this person's going to be making. 5 of Swords. All right, this is someone that's going to have to adapt to this new way of living, this new way of thinking, but they're going to have to get out of this energy of self-doubt, because someone here feel like they're not going to be able to embrace this type of change. Someone here does not feel like they're going to be able to go through this transformation here. Okay, this is someone who feels like, maybe they're not as strong as you guys, or maybe they're not, as powerful as you, but this is what this person is dealing with, because they know when they go through these change, baby, just like when you went through your change, you had to separate yourself from family members and friends and people on your path who you feel like no longer serve you, and who are not going to be able to celebrate these wins with you, baby, and who is not going to be able to go through this level up. These are the same things that you had to decide, and they're going to have to do it as well. They're going to have to do things differently, y'all. My camera fucking up. I can't see it. Here you go. They're going to have to do something differently than what they've done before. They're going to have to get out their head, Stop with this immature ass thinking. Stop being around these friends and people that's got them out here living this toxic ass lifestyle that's not allowing them to elevate. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to make these choices. Are they gonna be able to do this or not? Because there's gonna be something unexpected if they do. For some of you guys, you and this person are going to be able to make amends only if they come at you differently. Only if you see this person's thinking differently, they're acting differently. Only if you see this person has made a true change. For some of you, only then will you may even consider giving this person a chance. Because remember, this is what they fear. They fear when they come towards you guys, whether it's a male or a female. When they open up their heart, when they let you know, Scorpio, and they put their heart on the line, this is their biggest fear. That you're just gonna walk away. And for some of you, that's why they ain't said shit yet. And it's gonna take them a long time for them to speak their truth here. Tell us about this decision. Messages for my Scorpio. Yup, insecure, indecisive thinking. Yup. We got Queen of Coins. Because Scorpio, what they're doing is seeing you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is who the Queen of Coins represent, okay? Whether you're a male or a female. This is someone who they feel like, baby, your taste, baby, is like impeccable, okay? You're very business savvy, so how you handle your business, how you're able to talk to people. They like, damn, how Scorpio connected all around the world? How people in all these different countries know who the fuck Scorpio is? Because they're sitting up here watching you be in this very prosperous energy. But you have to organize your life. You have to get your stuff together. You have to become more grounded. You have to learn to meditate and listen to the guidance that was given to you. You have to learn to pour back into yourself here, okay? Care for yourself here. Which you do it in such a classic way, whether you a male or a female, baby. You hear me? This person sitting back watching you. For some of you, you're going to have your own business. Okay, you're going to be an entrepreneur. You're going to have multiple businesses here, but they're going to see you flourish. They're going to see you rise. They're going to see you elevate and step into an energy, baby, that they ain't never seen you be in before here. Okay, this is the choice they have to make. Do I want to live this life? Do I want to be prosperous with my Queen of Coins, or do I want to be over here broke down with busted ass, burned ass? Okay, somebody who ain't gonna never be able to pour into me and give me what this Queen of Coins is. Okay, let's look at one more choice, and then we're gonna pull from the answer in time and see what's gonna happen in the near future, or when it's gonna happen. All right, and we got 4 1s. I said that, and I feel like in the very near future, for some of you guys, you and this person will be able to celebrate. You and this person will be coming into union, you guys. And for some of you, if you don't even have to do with this person, you're going to be getting supported by people who love you, your community. And this community can be your spiritual community. This may not even be people around the area that you're in. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be people that's going to watch you. They step back and watch the glow of Scorpio. They know where you were at, baby, and they see where you are right now, okay? For some of you, this does talk about a lover return. I don't know why this shit ain't focusing in, y'all. Okay, this talks about a lover return. This talks about a homecoming, celebrating. And for some of you guys, wedding. Because remember, we did see this person got a whole damn ring here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This person has a ring. So for some of you, you may walk away. You might think about it, though. You be like, you know what? I might want this with this person. I may want to go home and celebrate with them. You know, I may want to be with them and give them another chance, okay? You could be seeing 555. You can be seeing 444, 445 here. So I feel like this is what's going to happen in the very near future. For some of you guys, if you want this celebration, if you want this person back, then you're going to get the opportunity to have because they are coming. And this is going to happen in the very near future here, okay? So I'm going to pull some messages from the answer in time here. I'm trying to get this to focus. That's why the hell I keep holding this up here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pull from the answer in time and see when in the very near future this can happen. And then we're going to see what signs we're talking about here, okay? On the bottom of the deck, y'all, I see within the next 18 months, okay? I know that's a long stretch, but hey, I'm just saying. This is what I see at the bottom of the deck, okay? The next 18 months, we're going to see if it come out. All right, so tell us about the very near future because we know there will be a lover that will be returning. So we got Aries, we got Scorpio, we got Aquarius, we got Virgo and Sag here. So let's see who this reading. Well, first of all, let's see when they're going to be returning. And then we're going to see who this reading is about here, okay? All right, messages for my Scorpio, Holy Spirit. Tell us about in the very near future because we know there is a lover that will be returning. They are feeling the absence of you not being around them not being able to talk to you, you know, and this is someone who they're tired of being in this energy. They want to come towards you. They want to come forward here. All right, so let's pull on the very near future. Clarify this for Scorpio. All right, we gotta take your time. So I feel like this is someone that's gonna be kind of in that Knight of Pentacles energy. They're gonna be taking their time because this is someone who wants commitment. Okay, they're gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to grow what it means to step into this energy, especially if this is gonna be your emperor, whether they're a male or a female. They have to learn what it means to be this type of person, to be that divine masculine energy, guys. Okay, this is what they're gonna have to learn their roles. They're gonna take their time for some of you. They're not gonna come rushing in, you know. Tell us more. And we have don't allow the past to cloud your future. So if this is something that you're wanting to have a future with this person, then you can't allow what happened between you and them in the past. Because for some of you guys, I'm not saying for some of you, I feel like you do have a future with this person, only if you want it. Shit, we got choices here. We ain't gotta do shit if we don't want to, Scorpio. But if you do want to have a future with this person, then whatever happened, no matter how effed up it was between you and this person, allow them to speak their truth, whatever they need to do, but don't allow that past to cloud your future here, okay? Tell us about the very near future here. Messages for my Scorpios. Ooh, we got March. Okay. So for some of you, this could happen possibly March of next year. And that seems like a long time, but y'all think about it now. This is May. Okay, next month we're gonna be halfway through this whole damn year. Okay. So for some of you, something significant could happen in the month of March. Ooh, look at this. We got winter. All right, for some of you guys, something significant can happen this winter. And I feel like this is that very near future that we're talking about here. Okay, we got the winter months. What's that? December, January, February. This is someone that's going to show initiative, you guys. They're going to be the one who's going to be making the moves. They're going to be the one who's going to be reaching out. They're not going to be expecting you to do nothing because you've done everything that you need to do. Okay. For some of you, you got a little wait. Remember, I said this is someone that's going to take their time. So for some of you, you got about 2 years before this person comes in. Okay. This is that Knight of Pentacles energy that I was talking about. Others of you, you got somebody that's gonna be coming towards you possibly this winter here, okay? Let's get one more and then we're gonna get the zodiac signs and see who this reading is about. Let's get one more. Messages for my Scorpios. Let's get one more. Look at this, and this will be your decision, Scorpio. The ball will be in your court. I did a short about that the other day. When this person returns, when they decide they're ready to get some ad rights about them, Scorpio, it's gonna be your decision. You don't have to do nothing if you don't want to. If you don't want to be with them, Scorpio, you don't have to be with them. If you just want to let them speak their truth, and you tell them I appreciate you for telling me all that, but I'm good where I'm at right now. I don't want to go back to the past. Hey, that is your choice. That is your decision here. So let's roll the dice, you guys, and let's see who this reading is about for Scorpio. I love you guys, and thank you for tuning in. All right, so we got Virgo, Aries, Cancer, and Leo. Who is this reading about for Scorpio? We got Leo, heavy Aries, and Capricorn. So definitely dealing with the Aries here. Or could be. I'm gonna roll two more times. Who is this about? We got Libra, Aquarius, and heavy Virgo. Messages for Scorpio. Who is this reading about? And we also had, dang, heavy. We got Virgo again, Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.